No one knew that honeybees lived in this tree until it fell down in a storm and cracked open. This happened in September of 2012. From the condition of the comb inside, the beekeepers think that bees had lived in the tree 2 or 3 years. At first, the owners thought these were wasps and called a pest control service. But the pest control people identified the insects as honeybees. Wasps are not the same as honeybees. Wasps sting a lot, but honeybees do not. Honeybees are gentle and only sting in defense. The tree owners had heard that bees are in trouble, so they wanted to save them, and they called beekeepers.
These bees are unlikely to live over the winter. Their home is not secure anymore and does not protect them. Enter beekeepers in funny-looking clothes. People in weird costumes. Beekeepers can give the bees a better chance to survive. Free housing for them. Beekeepers want to collect honeybee families, bees like this in a tree, and swarms because it is worth money to them. The bees can make honey for the beekeeper, and he can sell it. The bees can also be put to work pollinating apples, pears, berries, melons, pumpkins, and almonds. In fact, 1/3 of our food depends on bee pollination. Some bee families like this are taken on trucks to orchards just to pollinate the fruit trees. The fruit farmer gets a better crop with bees, so he pays the bee farmer to do this.
Also, because of bees' pollination, fruit can form on wild berry bushes and trees. Birds and squirrels, for instance, depend on this fruit and seeds for their food, just like humans. So, helping bees survive can help you survive. Bees are in trouble and are declining in numbers, so the beekeepers were happy to learn about a way to get more bees and perhaps save this family. These bees have survived in a tree, so perhaps they have good genetics, traits that help them to live. This might be valuable to a beekeeper. He could add it to his stock and see if his bees then produce more honey or have more disease resistance.
How do beekeepers take bees out of a tree? Very carefully. The first step is to cut away pieces of the trunk with a chainsaw to expose the honeycomb. The funny clothes protect the beekeeper from getting stung. Bees are gentle and do not like to sting, but they are not fond of vibrations, especially chainsaws and, for that matter, lawnmowers. A box is prepared to receive the bees. This box is called a super. Beeswax is made in glands that the bees have, and it is constructed into honeycomb, 6-sided cells, thousands of them. Honeycomb is used for storage, a place to raise more brood, baby bees, and to store food.
The box is placed as close to the bees' honeycomb as possible. Pieces of the honeycomb in the tree are cut out, attached to frames which fit in the super. Bees are on this honeycomb. Somewhere on this honeycomb is the queen. Oh, there she is. We're lucky to see her. The worker bees protect the queen, and sometimes she is under a pile of them. We make sure that we put the queen in the new box. She is necessary to lay eggs, so there will be more family members called workers and drones. Once the queen is in the box, a ramp constructed and all the family bees walk into the box. They know where she is. The worker bees can smell her. Once the bee family is in the box, the entrance will be temporarily closed with a metal window screen, and the box will be moved more than 2 miles away to its new location.